What's going on, everybody? It's your boy A-Dubb back again with another one. Before we get into this, don't forget to smash that like button on the video. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Now, today I want to talk about one of the pros and one of the cons that I like about HTV. I see a lot of people talking about DTG, a lot of people still doing screen printing, a lot of people talking about sublimation is a real popular topic right now when it comes to designing clothes and decorating garments and things like that. But one thing I like about HTV, guys, it's a pro and it's a con, that when you have an HTV shirt that you particularly like, after a nice amount of washes, that shirt, the HTV will start to come up off of that shirt, and that's a negative thing, right? That's a negative thing because it's a shirt that you really like, the person put a lot of time in it, they designed it, you paid your hard-earned money for it, and after a nice amount of washes, because I press my shirts really good, the vinyl starts to come up a little bit. But what a lot of people don't know, I don't know, they might know it, but I don't see any videos on it, is that you can actually reclaim that shirt. If the shirt's still in good condition, you can repress the vinyl back onto the shirt, and that shirt will be just as good as new. The vinyl will be just as good as new and ready to go for more and more and more and more wear and more washes for a long time, guys. And you don't necessarily have to use heat press to do it. You can use an iron to do it also. So if you don't have a heat press and you bought a vinyl shirt from from your favorite YouTuber like myself, don't forget to visit allanawade.com and buy some merch to support the channel. Then you can recycle your shirt. Actually, not recycle, we're gonna call it rejuvenate your shirt. You can give your shirt new life. You can give whatever it is that has that HTV on it new life. So don't be deterred by buying it from somebody, a manufacturer, saying that their shirt is made out of HTV, because this can be a good thing, guys. It can be a good thing, because on the flip side, if you buy a screen printed shirt, right, and for whatever reason the ink starts to fade, you're screwed. The ink starts to, once the ink starts to fade and the colors start to go away, it's gone. There's nothing you can do about it, right? All right. If it's an embroidered shirt, once you get a snag in that embroider and the thread starts to go away, it's a wrap. That shirt is done. Sublimation shirt, if it's a bad sublimation or whatever, for whatever reason that ink starts to fade, you're screwed. HTV is the only solution that you can use, and you can make the design look like it's new once the design starts to come off of the shirt. So there's a benefit of using HTV. That's a huge benefit of using HTV, guys. So you guys might want to think about that. You know, a lot of people want to go higher quality and initially get a better, quote unquote, better product out to their customers. But is it really a better product? You know, people say, how long will that shirt last? Well, if the ink starts fading after a couple months versus this vinyl starts to come up, because let's face it, I've had shirts that the vinyl hasn't come up in a whole lot of washes. So arguably HTV is just as good as screen printing. I don't know, it's up for debate. But once again, like I said, screen printing, once your ink starts to fade, it's over. You can't like re-inject ink into that shirt or anything like that. So HTV, you can iron it back on, you can press it back on if you have a heat press. So it's just as good in my opinion, you know. But when you iron it back on, guys, make sure you lay a piece of cloth over the shirt and then you iron the shirt, because if not, obviously the HTV is gonna be under your iron, so you don't want to do that, guys. So one HTV that I know that I've used and hasn't ever came up off of the shirt is Flock HTV. So you might want to consider using Flock HTV if you're a shirt maker. Try using some Flock HTV and let me know how many washes you get out of it before it comes up. I have Flock HTV shirts. Matter of fact, the very first shirt I made using Flock HTV, the HTV still has not come up off the shirt. So I don't know what it is, whether Flock is special or not, but that's the only HTV that I have that has no, oh, as a matter of fact, I know exactly why. And it supports what I'm talking about right now. Because Flock HTV is like a cloth type of material. So when you iron it, you're ironing on the flock, which is reapplying the HTV. So there you have it, folks. HTV might be just as good, if not better, than other ways of making shirts, because you can rejuvenate your HTV once it starts coming off. Interesting. But you are limited to the type of shirts that you can make, because you know you can only make shirts where the colors and the lines are very distinct. You can't blend and stuff like that. So guys, if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your other shirt maker friends. It's something for you to think about when you're starting your clothing brand, guys. It's your boy King Allan Alexander on all social medias. Don't forget to visit allanawade.com and buy some merch to help support the channel. I greatly appreciate it, guys. It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?